Welcome, here I've got TCL 25G and I'm gonna show you how to use the camera promote at this device. So let's start by tapping on the camera button to open it, and for now we are on auto photo mode. Let's change it by using the settings bar and just simply going to the right to the end to Pro. So here we are. This mode gives us possibilities to choose some shooting parameters by ourselves. This is useful when we want to learn photographic skills or making experiments with photography. So let me start with this settings bar. Let's go from the left. The first one option here allows us to control the ISO, so the camera's sensitivity to light. By using this slider, we can make it less sensitive from 100 and more sensitive to 1/6000 of it. So this is wide spectrum, like this kind of camera. And of course we can easily go back to auto ISO by sliding to the beginning to the left. Now let's move to the next one option, the shutter speed, so we can manage the time of taking picture. We can make it shorter from 1/8000 of second, and it should be definitely better now to, for example, frozen an object in move at the picture with a good light. By going to the right on the slider, we can make the time of taking photo much longer. The longest here is 1/4 seconds, definitely better to objects that are stable at the photo. And of course we can easily go back to the auto settings by sliding to the left. Now let's move to the next one option, the exposure compensation, so we can manage now the light of our picture and we can make it more dark, as you can see, or by going to the right on the slider, more bright. At the beginning, of course, we have auto settings, so now we are again on auto exposure compensation. I want to now also draw your attention again to the shutter speed. Here we can also kind of managing light of the picture together with ISO, so when we adjust these settings we don't need the exposure compensation button, so now it is locked automatically. So if you need to use this, you have to slide the shutter speed and the ISO to the auto settings, and now we can manage this. And let's move to the next one option. Here we can change the white balance of our picture, so the temperature of it. This is kind of balance between the warm and cold tones of our photo. By using this slider, we can make our picture, as you can see, more cold, more blue. By going to the right, we can make it more warm, more orange. And of course we can easily go back to auto settings by sliding to the left to the beginning. Let's move to the next one option. Here we have the focusing. Now we are on autofocus. By sliding we can change it to manual one, and as you can see, this is how it works here. Of course, to go back to autofocus we have to slide again to the left to the beginning of the slider, and we have also the last one button here. So when we adjust these settings manually and we want to go back to auto, we don't have to separately move in all of the sliders to the auto settings. We can just tap to this button from the right and all of this goes back to the auto settings. We can start using it from the beginning. So this is how to use all of that. Now let me change these settings to take a picture. Let's start with ISO, maybe here. The shutter speed, maybe this one. As I said, the exposure compensation now is locked, and the white balance, maybe colder one, and the focusing, let's stay on auto. To see my photo, we have to move to the left to the button that follows us straight to the gallery, and this is how it looks like. I suggest you to making experiments with all of these settings and just have a good fun. Thanks for watching, subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.